Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. Okay, once again today I the last vlog I dropped was about my eyebrow tutorial, and I promised you guys the skin work and everything. So I'm back again with another tutorial. So first and foremost, I was kind of like moisturizing the skin with the Amari Code moisturizer, and I am applying everything seamlessly with my stippled brush. This is my flat foundation brush. I told you guys to please make sure you massage everything well. Make sure the product on the skin is it's clear dry before applying the next one. So next on my list, I'm applying my Zaron mattifying oil control primer. I'm literally applying this on the T-zones, the forehead, the bridges of the nose, and the jaws, and the cupid's bone. The reason for this is because I want to control the oils, and I want, like, for long lasting makeup, to hold the makeup for the whole day. Because this is a shoot I did in my studio, it's not a client, so that's why I'm using just one primer. So at this point, I'm mixing these two foundation, Avor and Sylvie Mac, and the shade 10 and Bamboo. I'm kind of like mixing them to get the perfect shade. As you can see, it's actually has skin color. Please avoid making use of foundations that are too light on the skin. Rather, instead of using foundations too lighter, it's even best to use something that is a bit darker, because you will still highlight the face and you will still apply your powder. So at the end, it won't look too shouty and all that. So as you can see, I'm blending my damp beauty sponge, not dried, please. I'm blending everything seamlessly. As you can see, it's actually has skin color. It blends in with the neck. Always watch what you're doing. From the neck to the face, you're seeing how everything's looking the same. Okay, this is my full blending, and please, there are some makeup artists that when they are blending, they are ruining the frontal and all that. As you can see, I was just trying to avoid everything, because I wouldn't want to mess up the hair, because good hair complements good makeup. So at this stage, I'm using my blush from my Lippy. This it's from V Beauty actually. So I'm kind of like, I converted it to my as my blush palette. So I'm literally using it as my blush. I also use it as lipstick, but for now I love it as my blush. Okay, the concealer I'm using, it's Adventure Cosmetics. I'm using their lightest shade, I think. Yeah, I can't remember the number for this, but I'm using this lightest shade because to conceal the face, you have to use concealer that is a bit two shades lighter than the skin to get. So at this point, I'm blending and I'm not pushing. I'm just dabbing, like gently dab, because this is the area where you want to avoid creasing. Gently dab it, like don't push, but just dab gently. So I'm taking my time to blend. As you can see, my serious work face. And please guys, do not apply pressure, because you wouldn't want to move the product. So as you can see, I highlighted the face and it's giving me exactly what I want, because it's going to be two shades lighter. So I did the contour out of the camera. I'm sorry about that, but I'm kind of like going to be bronzing, but not really contouring, but just bronzing. So I'm blending every part of the face, just the under eye and the cupid's bone actually, then the forehead and the region of the nose. That's where my main focus is to highlight. And the reason for highlighting is to retain that young age, to make you look young and not old, and also to cover dark circles. So to set, I'm kind of like, I love setting with my compact powder. The reason is because I love the smoothness and how it feels on the skin before I move to my loose setting powder actually, because I love to bake with that one. So for this point, I'm using my what's this called again? Don't mind me, guys. I'm kind of like using my powder puff exactly. I'm using this powder puff to set. As you can see, it's looking smooth and it's giving me exactly what I want. And you see the shade I used in setting. It's looking like her skin tone, but it's highlighted. Do you get? So I wouldn't want to use something that is too bright. Do you get? I know my concealer was a bit too bright, but I had to control with my powder. That's exactly how you know that you're doing a good job. And final, I was kind of like using my powder palette to blend out the skin. Like, I was this particular one, I was using the exact skin tone to apply the area where I did not apply any other thing. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video because I'll be posting how I did my lips, my nose contour, my face contouring, and all that. So this is exactly how your face should be once you are done with your face work.